It started with a phone call in the dead of night. The number was unknown, the voice calm, almost eerily calm. "You should have stayed home." My blood ran cold. Something inside me whispered that this was no ordinary threat. My brother and best friend had been taken, murdered by someone I trusted, and now I knew the person responsible was still out there, watching, thinking they were untouchable. The police couldn't help me. They wrote reports, gave promises, and let him walk, free. But I couldn't breathe until I made him pay. I began watching him, learning his habits with obsessive precision. Every meal, every street he drove, every song blaring from his car stereo, I memorized it all. Night after night, I imagined him realizing, too late, that someone had been hunting him. Sleep became a stranger. Work became a blur. My life narrowed to one thing: revenge. Every shadow held a possibility. Every corner could be a trap. And I waited. Then I found a weakness he never noticed. A small, arrogant habit. It was my in. I tested it carefully, stalking him into an empty alley one night. Adrenaline screamed in my veins. For a moment I froze. Could I really do this? But then I thought of my brother, my friend, and clenched my fists harder. Fear had no place here. Only justice, cold and merciless, would prevail. The night of the trap came. I followed him to a remote warehouse, abandoned and silent. The moonlight barely illuminated his face, but I recognized every line, every smirk. I stepped from the shadows. His eyes went wide. "Who? What are you?" he stammered. Before I could answer, a sound behind me made him lunge. I dodged. My heart pounded. And then I realized he wasn't alone. Someone, or something, was with him. I had no idea what I was walking into. I barely escaped that night, shaken but alive, and spent days plotting with surgical precision. He had allies, people willing to protect him. Subtle warnings became my weapon. A note here, a shadow there, making him paranoid, fraying his nerves. Every night I imagined him looking over his shoulder, wondering who was hunting him. And I waited for the perfect moment. When the final night came, I lured him back into the warehouse. Every shadow, every corner, every trap was exactly where I wanted it. Chains, sharp edges, hidden tools. I had prepared a nightmare. He walked in, arrogant and cocky, and froze when he saw me. Not a victim, not a ghost. The hunter had become the hunted. His eyes widened. The smirk vanished. The air thickened. This was the end. He lunged. I was ready. Every step led him deeper into pain. Chains clamped. Sharp edges cut. Blood pooled around him. Screams echoed, then gurgled, then silence. I didn't stop until he fully understood the price of his crimes. When the authorities arrived, called anonymously, the warehouse was still, except for him, lifeless, a brutal testament to revenge. Weeks later, the world moved on. But I didn't need recognition. Justice had been served, permanent and merciless. Some monsters think they are untouchable. But revenge doesn't forgive. It doesn't hesitate. And it finishes the job. That night, he learned the hard truth. There is no escaping. Someone who has nothing left to lose